Hello Virgo and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Virgo. We have Finding Sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. And we have Fellow Travelers. Support is all around you. So we can have a journey here or going on some journey. It can be practical, it can be energetic. Let's see what we have for you as an angel message. What do we have for our lovely Virgos? Angel message for Virgo. Number 7, follow your intuition. You are incredibly in tune with Source. Listen to that inner calling inside you to hear the voice of God. You have great potential to become a spiritual teacher, healer, and role model for others. So number 7 might resonate with you this week. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Virgos? Overarching energy first for the week. Message for Virgo. Message for Virgo. So we have the 7 of Swords and the Hierophant. We have the High Priestess. 2 of Swords. We have the 3 of Wands. 5 of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. The 9 of Wands. And we have the 6 of Swords. So Virgo, the Hierophant can be about sometimes we have to have faith. It can be linked to a higher power at work, leaning on our spiritual faith. It can sometimes represent talking to some kind of spiritual mentor, teacher as well. Generally somebody who spirit works through to help bring you the guidance that you need. With the 7 of Swords, this feels here, Virgo, that you might be dealing with something here. The 7 of Swords can be about deception on some level. But you know, it's more kind of with this reading of deep down you know what you need to do. And you're moving forward in faith on that basis. The Hierophant can also be linked with traditional institutions. So again, education, religion, things like police, universities, unions, established energy, government. So it might well be for some of you here that you are also secretly pursuing or connecting to a kind of traditional establishment in this situation. But this feels like secretly knowing what you need to do and having faith or moving forward in faith in some way is what I'm seeing here. And it's because we have this, the 5 of Cups and the High Priestess. I feel somebody is full of regret. Could also be missing you and re-entering your life as well. But this is regret, mourning something that's gone, hoping that all is not lost to reconcile your differences, have another chance. But there is something to regret here, someone's actions. We can't change the past. The cups are spilt on the ground, there's no wine left in them. But there are 2 cups still full. Sometimes it's about moving on from what was to what will be. Sometimes it can represent a second chance. For others of you, it can represent a decision to let something go and move on to the the new potential that is around you. Either way, all is not lost in this situation, but we really have to trust our instinct and our intuition in terms of what this represents for you. Your instinct is going to guide you. You know, deep down, we know what we need to do with our high priestess intuition. We just know it's our gut instinct, it's our higher self, it's where we're connected to God, Spirit, the universe, and we just know we're being guided by the higher realms. We always know as well when we go against our intuition, it just feels wrong. The Two of Swords and the Knight of Cups, there's a tough decision. You know, the Two of Swords is stuck because it's something that's difficult to face. Sometimes we don't want to face it. We want to put things off. We want to sometimes wait for a bit more information before we make a decision as well. But I feel for a lot of you, you already know what you need to do. It's just about facing something that can be difficult to face and making some significant decision. The Knight of Cups is someone offering you love, apologies, heartfelt gestures. This is likely somebody who is regretting what happened between you and is wanting to make things right or reconnect with you, heal with you in some way. Apologies. I mean, this feels that kind of energy, male or female with the Knight. I mean, deep down we know what we need to do with the Two of Swords as well, but it's a difficult decision to face. Because in this energy here, Virgo, I think that deep down you know what you need to do. And this feels being true to you. And sometimes even keeping your cards close to your chest. We're not always revealing everything that we need to do in this situation as well. So, for example, if this was somebody that you lived with, you might be taking secret steps to kind of set yourself up to leave, for example. This would be that kind of energy. It would be the same if it was a workplace thing as well. This is just somebody who is presenting themselves as apologetic, appealing to your emotions and feelings. So the same kind of thing would apply. I regret what happened between us. I'm hoping that we can smooth things over. But there is something to face here that maybe you haven't wanted to face, but you're deciding you're at that point where you need to face it. The Three of Wands and the Nine of Wands can be about sometimes turning your back on a situation that no longer serves you, and we kind of open up our world. We embrace the energy of expansion, see what's out there, connect to the wider world. Because with the Nine of Wands is, I'm tired. Every time I just feel that everything is fine, something else happens, or you go and do something else, and we're back where we started. This can be that kind of energy here. This feels more like it's somebody in your life who is regretful. If it was someone re-entering your life, the energy still applies in the sense that deep down you know what you need to do. And it feels like the history or the testing history that you had before, it feels in this situation you're not opening yourself up to that anymore. And you're moving in a new direction, but secretly, because you want to set things up. You want to set things in motion that will ultimately move you in a new direction. Whether it's opening up and seeing what's out there in terms of new jobs, new business opportunities, whether it's opening things up and deciding where you're going to move to. Some of you might be moving back, for example, whatever that sanctuary is, somewhere that feels safe and secure. It could well be with family or friendships or nearer people that ground you and support you. So this can be that kind of energy as well. This is that kind of scenario here, Virgo, where you just know it's time to secretly put things in motion. With the Nine of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Swords, it feels to detach from something that no longer serves you. This is a powerful healing energy. And it does represent moving in the right direction, putting the worst behind you. We move away from what was the choppy waters, the challenges, the conflict, the difficulties that we have experienced, and we move towards something better, the calmer shores. So this is about moving from what was to what will be. It can be a powerful healing energy, embracing healing as well, but being very clear in terms of how you need to move forward to remove yourself from those challenges. Everything becomes clear now. This can be a powerful journey. You do have, a journey card here as well, making some kind of trip or journey, or setting things in motion where you're heading in the right direction and you're clear in terms of what you need to do and where you're going. This will be very positive if you're pursuing new opportunities, for example, where you feel that you're heading in the right direction to get a new job. You're secretly doing that. For others of you, it might well be secretly planning to move or relocate, moving away from the source of the issue or problem. And you might feel that you're heading in the right direction in terms of how you want to set things in motion to move away from this situation. So this is really about setting things in motion to remove yourself from a situation or a person that no longer serves you. And it feels like you're going to start heading in the right direction, and a strong sense of the calmer shores are ahead, a strong sense of there are better times to come. Because you're kind of learning through experience of what has tested you and likely not opening yourself up to that anymore. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Virgo? Message for Virgo. Thank you, angel spirits, guides. It can also be a very powerful sign also in terms of things like stress at work, or something that has caused you a degree of stress and worry or anxiety or mental anguish in some way as well. This will be a very healing energy on that basis where you're moving away from something that has caused you that. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Virgo? Message for our lovely Virgos for the week. One day or day one, you decide. Yes, you decide. Let's pull a spirit animal oracle card. What do we have for our lovely Virgos for the week ahead? I'm going to choose from this deck because it's a little large to shuffle. We have dolphin play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Now, this can also symbolize, Virgo, for me as a reader, friendships. Close friends might be supporting you this week, or a friendship in particular. Let's finish off with a message from the universe, God, spirit, angels, higher realm. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you. To finish off this reading, angel spirits, guides. Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. Virgo, that is what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.